because I always believed that I would be here, but I didn't know how to get here, to be honest. You know, when I made that freestyle, I was at the point where I actually gave up in music. I was like, let me just give this one last try.
Wow.
You know, and yeah, I'm here.
It changed it. I was listening to a song, I think it's Divine, where, first of all, how personal is the Divine story? That's
Very
your story?
personal because it's my story. Yeah, you know, when my mom was pregnant and you know she was about to have me, she went through a lot. You know, she told me the story when I was like 10. Then I was, you know, quite advanced enough to understand. Then she told me again, like before I left Benin City. It's a really deep story. I'm not sure I went really in depth in the song, but like, yeah, it was a trying time for her. She was going through a lot. It was very tough. And at a point, she actually thought, you know, I was dead in her stomach because sometimes she'll go to some hospitals and they'll say, yo, the child is not responsive. Then another hospital will say another thing. Then, you know, it got past 9 months, 10 months, and the stomach was just big, just there. No pain, nothing. It was just there. So she was lost, you know, until she felt like very ill. And she went to the hospital and she was like, yo, I've had this child inside of me. I don't know what to do. I'm sick. I don't know what to say. You know, she was very weak. She was just at the point of giving up. But the doctor was like, okay, let's give it a try. I was not kicking her. But she just went into the labor room to just push. And I popped out alive.
And the baby came out.
Yeah.
You spoke about losses as a young man. You spoke about loss of, you know, a father, a family member. How did those losses affect you?
See, it kind of shaped the person everybody know. You know, it shaped me, to be honest. It shaped my mind states, my mood. You know, there was a point in time I was very colorful, I would say. Within me, I was funny. I was like, you know, running around very unserious. Never took life serious until, you know, when I lost my dad, and it just showed different sides of, you know, people. It just showed the importance of family as well. Like, yes, as siblings, we might have our fights or we might have our quarrels, but you never just know when you just not see them again. You know, the people you're closest to. For my dad used to call me a soldier. You know, he used to call me a soldier. You know, parents, they always have their battles.
Yeah.
And I'm always protected of my mom, and I'm that guy. Yeah, you know, whenever they're having a fight or whatever, I always stand by her. But still, I love my dad. I always helped him to save money. Every time he comes back from work, he gives me, when he takes off his suit and all, I remove any change in his pocket. So I give it to him every Friday. So that would be his full money for the next.
Because you were saving for him.
I always save for him.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was also close to him. I used to be up with him at night, you know, when everyone is sleeping. Like, we have school, but I'll be up with him because we used to watch late night movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was close to him as well. But, you know, it was really sad, you know, hearing that, you know, his body has been had been in a hotel for like 3 days, just there, and the hotel didn't even notice. It was very dark and tragic. But to this day, I'm still going in depth, like looking for the full story, because it's a lot. There's a lot to decipher. You feel me? I was quite young and I didn't really understand. My mom has her own side of the story, but I feel like there's more to it. And